The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience. Viewer discretion advised.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. This is the Be Kind Rewind podcast, and we're going to talk about a very special movie, the 1978 movie Grease. I can't wait to get into it. Now, what I'm surprised about is that I have the crew at Blackout like genuinely excited to talk about this. Like they sing the songs in the lobbies when they're playing COD. I mean, they are just ecstatic to go. So I can't wait to talk about this with them. So I'm going to bring them on. Let's bring on the crew here. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Hercules Outlaw. We've got Roman 2 Raw. We got J-Birdy and my co-host extraordinaire, Blackout AD. And guys, we are going to talk about Grease. We're going to take these burly guys here, and we're going to talk about Grease and why they love it so. And as you can see, I'm wearing the Letterman jacket. I am fully prepared for my audition. I'm ready to play
JV racquetball.
Now, this movie came out the year of our Lord, 1978, which is the year Llama was born. Okay, so please.
I knew you were in that movie, Llama. I didn't do it. I called it.
Eugene.
They said we need a baby in this movie. Get Llama on the show.
Is there? No, there's no babies in this movie.
Nah, there almost was. There almost was. That was Llama.
Yeah, that was Llama.
So 1978, Grease was made. It was starring John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. John Travolta is coming off of a high of being in Saturday Night Fever. Welcome Back, Kotter. He's hitting his stride. He's like in top apex mode in Hollywood. So this was a really, really welcome change for him, but it started the whole craze of John Travolta dancing and singing in movies. But we're going to talk about all this. We're going to get into our favorite scenes. We'll talk about the T-Birds, talk about the Pink Ladies, all that stuff. But before we do, let's set the ground rules for this podcast. This is an adult podcast. So make sure that you've got an adult beverage and you're drinking and sipping with us tonight. Whatever that is, enjoy and smoke them if you got them, whatever you got. And because it is an adult podcast, put those fucking kids to bed. It's time to talk about Grease.
Fucking they're gonna put their heads in the pillows.
Time to hit the sack.
Go to sleep now. Oh God. So guys, I am surprised, as young as you guys are, that you guys actually like this movie and actually talk about it and sing songs. What is it about Grease? And we'll just go around. We'll start with AD. What is it about Grease that you like or you love, or why does it resonate with you so much?
Because my mom watched it all the time. I didn't really like it growing up. I actually hated it growing up. But now that I'm older, I kind of I remember like the times I watched it with her. So I guess it brings good memories. But the movie itself, now that I think about it as an adult, it's a classic movie, man. Some of the songs are fire. And I didn't realize I liked it as much until I started talking to Birdie. And we would sing songs randomly. I was like, oh yeah, this movie's crazy. There was a whole stream where we just tried to convince people that the movie was great. It's like, bro, beauty school dropout?
Yeah, come on.
Banger. You can't argue.
You can't.
No, I mean, I think it was Frankie Avalon that came in to do beauty school dropout.
Yeah.
And so
I don't know. His name's old.
Yeah, I don't think is he still alive? Who knows?
He died shortly before this movie aired.
We'll play that next. Who's still alive? Who's dead? There we go. We'll figure that out. Hercules, what resonates with you about Grease and why you like it so much?
Oh man, I mean, what isn't there to share about the movie, right? I mean, you got primetime John Travolta. Can I dance? Right? I mean, how could you argue with that? No, but I honestly, I knew about the movie growing up when I was a kid because my mom would tell me that she played Sandy in her high school play of Grease. And my grandmother didn't let my mom become a singer because she didn't trust Hollywood back in the fucking 60s and 70s. So she wasn't about it. But Yeah, I mean that was a big thing. So my mom always wanted to be a singer. She never got a chance to, and that was her moment. She was Sandy in Grease in high school. So growing up as an adult, my story behind Grease is that one day in the army, we had what they call a mandatory fun day, where we are voluntold to go to a bowling alley and have a good time, and we get the rest of the day off. So we did that. And at the end of that bowling session, my commander was like, yo, we got all this pizza and you guys live in the barracks. Save some money tonight. Don't waste your money on eating out and stuff like that. You got this pizza. Take it home with you. I took like 5 boxes of pizza back to my barracks room, stopped at the shop got a bottle of Jameson, like a 12-pack of Yingling. And I went to my room and I threw Grease on and had a barracks party with Grease, pizza, and booze. So it was the best night of my life.
weird flex, but okay.
It's the greatest night of my life.
Yeah. It was that, and then it was my wedding day. That's the order of things. That's how it goes. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope. Well, with Chat Mom, I'm gonna have to edit that. Like we're gonna have to reverse the order. Oh God. Oh, so wow. Roman 2 Raw, what is why do you like Grease? Or are you the resident hater of Grease, or are you like Grease?
I don't want to say I'm a hater. I feel like I'm very like neutral with it. It's not like something I would probably put on today.
Boo this man.
It's
This guy doesn't Grease at all.
Listen,
Birdie's face is covered.
It's definitely a banger. It's definitely a classic movie. Like me and AD grew up in the same house, so like we used to watch all those old classics. So you gotta have an appreciation for them.
I think he's like roped in as well. Like my mom just put in the movie on. It was like random times she'll play it. Like nobody wants to watch this.
We're watching Grease.
Yeah,
It was 3 girls versus 2 guys.
Yeah,
Majority rules.
No, for sure. And like, sometimes it's stuff that's playing in the background, and sometimes it's just stuff that you are just absorbed. Like for example, for me, I love Anita Baker only because that's all my mom listened to when she would clean the house. So like those songs are stuck in my head. But Birdie, what's your experience and why do you like Grease so much, man?
Well, the movie just has everything you need. Teenage pregnancy, underage drinking, great plot line, sparked the whole Fast and Furious franchise. What else do you really need? Teenage underage sex with each other consensually. It was just, great movie. I love everything about it.
I like how you tiptoed around that one. That was a close one.
I'll give him that. Like, what is there not to like about it?
Right.
Banging soundtrack. Second to the Tony Hawk soundtrack. It's right there.
The high school slut.
Yeah, it's it. We all knew him. Some of us dated him. It is what it is.
Some of us were them.
Yeah, some of us were them. Most of us were them.
No, listen, you hit it right on the head, man. Like, there's like, what's funny is because I rewatched it just before we did the show, and I kept looking over to Mama Llama, like, did they just say pussy wagon?
Wait, that's how you know this movie's great? That's the first movie Llama rewatched before this show.
Yeah.
Every other one, he just went off memory.
Like, even if it wasn't a musical, great movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah,
I sparked the whole High School Musical franchise. Let's
Fast and Furious. It is what it is. It was all
lightning.
Family.
I literally just got done watching Fast 7 earlier on TV.
Yeah. They want to be able to handle it down there with the
it was
Thunder Road. Dominic Toretto ain't got nothing on Thunder Road. Nothing.
No. Thunder Road is the place where you are made.
Cars used to be made out of aluminum, and there was bottle openers on rims.
Hubcaps.
Hubcaps.
No, I mean, yeah, the Thunder Road scene now doesn't play the same as it used to, but because the car just shreds, like it just gets shredded up. Like, what the fuck was your car made out of?
Tin.
Bro, these kids didn't have jobs, dude.
Wrapped aluminum
They were
foil
buying
and
burgers
Sharpie.
for 10 cents.
10 cents. Sharing milkshakes.
Sharing milkshakes and shit.
Stealing rims from homeboy's mom's car.
Exactly.
See, Danny Zuko said he was stranded at the drive-in because he couldn't get it started again. That's how
couldn't
it
get
really
it started again. Yeah,
couldn't get it back on.
You know, and he had a boner and didn't want the rest of the driving to see him.
Sandy.
Yeah, you know, Zuko was kind of aggressive with Sandy, like at the beginning.
100%.
He was like, "It only makes it better." I'm like, shit!"
It was the 50s.
He was a little aggressive, but you know, I like how he turned it on and off. Like he was like the soft boy side that when his homies were around, he's like,
you know
you want to do this?
Typical little 50s, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends are watching. Oh shit, let me turn it on.
But when they're not, though, he's a little fucking. He's a munch.
Munch. That brother a munch.
Hey, let's not talk about Zuko like that, all right?
I mean, Zuko. But honestly, Zuko starts off with this and let me see if I can put it up here on the screen for us. But Zuko starts off, in this passionate love scene where he's, the waters, and they got that romantic music playing in the background. But he was trying to get some here on the beach. He was like,
there.
He was ready.
It only gets better. Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, first red flag. They're both fully clothed on the beach.
You're about to start your
He got a blazer on, bro.
Yeah, he got a blazer on the beach. He's trying to get under the boardwalk.
They had to have filmed this in Jersey. Look how black that water is, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the Hudson right there.
That's the Hudson River right there.
That's it.
No, I mean, like I said, now watching it back, and now I read a couple of reviews like that it didn't age. Like, people always go back and do the cancel thing where it's like, would it be made today? Could you have the same premise? Yeah, there's some things that are a little rapey.
Honestly, when you think about it, this was Euphoria for that time. This was like, shit,
that's the OG Troy Bolton right there.
That's exactly what it is. It was for what it was in the time period that it took place. It was top tier, So it was like, even if he tried to do the whole cancel culture now, it was a product of the environment of its time. So you can't even try and cancel this movie because it was made specifically for the audience that it was aired.
Yeah, and like I said, and what's funny is when something happens on screen and you go, "Oh shit, that wouldn't happen today." Like you can have two reactions, right? You can be like depending on how bad and how severe it is, you can be like, "Oh shit, that is completely like inappropriate," or you can be like, "All right, whatever. It's not, like in this case,
damn, that's relatable."
But in this case, like I said, he was a little aggressive with her, but he stopped. Right? She said stop, he stopped. And even he got the car door in the dick when at the drive-in. So
because he didn't stop.
Right.
It made him stop.
Forced him way out of there. She
wiggles
like a worm to get out of that car.
but yeah. So he was a little aggressive, but like I said, there's just some things, so the movie is based in the 50s, filmed in the 70s. So you've got this different liberation of, like, in the 50s, this was like hidden, right? They were doing this shit. They were making out at like these spots and doing all the stuff in their cars. But they, what was being glamorized at the time was like being wholesome and whatever. So you get to the 70s, they're making like a throwback to the 50s, and they're like, there was sex happening. There was things happening back then. So it kind of is neat to see that. Like it's a bit of a rebellious thing for the people in the 50s. But I want to talk about the first song that you hear, which is my favorite. So we'll talk about the different songs, but the title track, Grease, underrated song. If you listen to it now, straight up banger. Written by one of the Bee Gees. Written by one of the Bee Gees, Barry Gibb. And so I crank that shit to max every time it's on. Like in the movie, I turn it up, or if I'm listening to it. But like that sets the tone. Like you got a great soundtrack, and then you get into the first song, which is I think "Summer Lovin'" or "Summer Nights," which has its questionable lyrics as well. But
oh man.
But that's my all-time favorite. Frankie Valli singing that song, man. I don't even know what he's singing about half of it, but I just enjoy the shit out of it. Uh-oh. Got Amber Alerts?
Yeah, somebody's kid's missing.
Oh,
so we have a podcast. You go.
we can't be bothered.
What am I supposed to spring into action? Okay, let's go get him. I don't understand. You know, if your random child comes up my driveway, I'll call 911. Turn him into Danny Zuko. I think it'll be all right.
Stranded at the drive-thru.
I knew you guys were going to start singing. Oh God! Oh, finish it up. Who's going to finish it? There we go. Now, a lot has been made about the actresses.
Yeah, they're like 40.
Well, Rizzo is the oldest at 33 years old, playing a high school student.
She's supposed to be 17.
All of them look like they have like 7 credit scores. Like,
yeah,
they're established at this point.
Yeah, you know, she's had a hickey from Kanicki before.
At 33, she should have been playing the teacher or one of the teachers at the school. She should have been the guidance counselor or some shit.
The dude with the yo-yo in the back looks more younger than her.
Yeah. That's Bill Nye.
No, so yeah, like I went back and looked at the ages. I think most of them were in their middle to late 20s. The next oldest was the girl behind her that ate the Twinkies and shit. She was like 29. I think Olivia Newton-John was 27 or 28 at the time. So she was up there in age. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you go back to it and yes, it seemed for me, they always looked old. They never looked young to me, only because I know them from older work. Like, does that make sense? Like sometimes you see an actress, you go, oh shit, I know what she looks like when she's old, so she looks old automatically. I don't know. That's how I've always looked at this movie. Is I've seen these actresses before, and so
that's like Morgan Freeman. He was born 85, so
right, exactly. Morgan Freeman's looked the same for the last 30 to 40 years.
Yeah,
exactly.
He can play himself in his own biopic right now.
With the de-aging and everything.
Exactly.
Now I would say, so this, you know, not that it's inappropriate, but which one would you tag first? Which pink lady would you go for first?
The one on the right, the blonde.
Yeah.
The blonde? Oh.
Yeah.
The other ones don't do it for me.
The one in the,
I don't know, man.
know, Rizzo would just be the easiest.
I'm not into white women.
I could definitely,
that's only my definition too. Man.
I could definitely find out what's Pierce really quickly. You know?
Oh my God! You know, I
they would kill me for trying to get with these women.
I mean, I would say Rizzo. Just Rizzo's the elder statesman of the group.
Frenchie's definitely Gabe's type.
Nah, you got me. No way.
You know, beauty school dropout.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, Jimmy was so late. He was practicing all the songs before he
Oh my god!
That man was rehearsing.
Oh, this is why I was so excited to do this podcast tonight.
That was
it's
hilarious.
Like I said, these guys are gonna fucking cut it up, and I can't wait to get to this movie with them. And you guys are delivering on every promise for sure. So again, the girl who eats a lot, all the Twinkies and stuff. She can stay back. She's a healthy girl. Okay. She's a healthy eater.
We'll leave her for homie.
Hey, listen, I for one have a snack at the middle of the night. All right, so I'll be right there with her eating. You know,
I would have been at the slumber party with them, banging them all. It doesn't even matter.
If you didn't think it was an adult podcast, you got it now. Fuck. Birdie's at the slumber party.
Oh man, that's there
it is.
The real question, Llama, who would you bang out of these
Hold on.
The blonde.
The T-Birds or the pink? What's wrong with you? Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, I said Rizzo. I said Rizzo would be my pick.
He did say Rizzo before. He did.
Yeah, I did. All right, so the T-Birds get on screen, and you've got, obviously John Travolta, you got Kaneki, you got Sonny, you got Dowdy, and I forgot the last guy's name. But like these guys, like I have a hard time. I compare them to like Grease 2. Like I love Grease 2 as well, and I don't know if you guys do, but I'm always comparing.
I don't know, man. It was one of those movies I felt like never needed a sequel.
Yeah,
and then they gave it a sequel.
No,
I'm gonna give yourself a 30-second mute over that.
I'll take over now. So T-Birds.
We're putting Llama in the timeout corner.
That's because bowling was still
That was
cool
just-
when Llama was in high school. So it gravitates towards it.
I did like bowling, man. Fuck you. No, so the T-Birds show up. You've got basically, Travolta and Kaneki are the two, right? Like Zuko and Kaneki are the alphas of this group.
That's Bird and AD right there.
There you go. And then you got the three fucking stooges behind them doing all the three stooges mannerisms and characterisms and shit like that. I always liked Kaneki. I always liked Kaneki's character. He was a badass. And he never wavered. He was always fucking Kaneki. He was never like Danny Zuko, he changed. He'd morph because of the girl. He'd be, all sweet for 1 minute and then nah. But fucking Kaneki was fucking Kaneki. You want a hickey from Kaneki? That's what you get, bitches.
Want a pecky from the bird? It's right here.
The other guys were really old too. Like that guy Sonny, he was like fucking almost 40 years old in this movie. But yeah, man, Kaneki was my favorite T-Bird for sure. Hercules, who's your favorite T-Bird, man? Who do you relate to the most?
Oh man, who do I relate to the most? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of me in every single one of them. But
all right,
I mean,
fucking this guy's running for fucking public office over here.
I relate to them each individually.
I feel like Phil Murphy. No, I mean, I'd say Danny Zuko, man. I mean, I've always been a chameleon in my own right, and I'm a little softy. So, plus, I just love his voice, the way he talks. Sandy, oh my god, Danny Zuko, John Travolta is so crazy.
We're rocking and rolling.
He's all around athlete.
Well, if we were going to compare Hercules, I call him the Zuko of the Blackout crew for sure.
Yeah.
Look at AD, he's like, nah.
I'm not abrasive,
No.
I'll say that now.
AD's the Kaneki of the group for sure. he's consistent.
AD's my Kaneki?
Exactly.
I'll be your Zuko, AD. I got you.
So Gabe, which T-Bird are you there, Gabe?
I'm
Eugene.
not gonna lie. I say Danny too, because Danny, like you gotta yeah, he's the main character, but you can't help but like how to explain.
See yourself in them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so understandable, it's like relatable. But no, Danny would have to be my favorite because really, I never really got into like the whole T-Bird and all that, but Danny was a good character.
And AD, what about you, man? What's your favorite
If you
T-Bird?
say
or which
anything
T-Bird?
other than Zuko, you're lying, man. He's the most well-rounded character in the whole movie.
But
So,
Well, I mean,
gotta go.
it goes to show like it's a testament of the writing of the movie as well, right? Because the story's there. Like J-Bird said before, like even if the music wasn't there, it's still a phenomenal movie because of the story involved. But like they did a good job with that. That's why I said like you see yourself a little bit in each and every single one of them, because they do a good job with showing what type of person you were in high school or that you saw in your cliques, So
yeah.
Everybody had that one person in their group. I mean, shit, like you said it now. Which T-Bird are you? We just pointed it out right now. Like we got Eugene, we got Kaneki, we got Zuko, we got Rizzo. I mean, we're all here. The gang's here.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm the oldest T-Bird, so I'll be that guy Sonny in the background.
He's the gym coach.
Oh, jeez.
That's the original Crip right there.
Oh,
Man.
the gym coach Sid Caesar. No way. That guy was like 100 years old when he filmed this movie.
Well, there you go. You're about 84 filming this
Yeah, you're
podcast.
close enough.
I hate you guys sometimes. Oh man! So you got the opening number. You meet the T-Birds. You meet the Pink Ladies. You know, Sandy gets introduced to being at the school, which is interesting. Obviously not a plot twist. You knew that was going to happen. She runs into Danny, and he's a dick, right? Like he's a complete dick. He's like, I don't know, it's my name. You know, don't wear it out. He's fucking and. And it makes her sad, man. So she goes and breaks out into song, which she's saying,
the worst song in the whole movie.
Song.
There's always a part where my sister thought it was necessary to break out into the song. I'm like,
Nope. The song before this is way better.
and her voice isn't as nearly as good. So let's just say that.
Fuck this
Those-
song.
those are hot takes, man. Most people would say that's not that it's the best song on the soundtrack,
Oh, shut.
but it's one of the songs that, like, I think it hit number one. I think she got a Grammy for it.
I'm gonna give this song a GG.
This was her solo number, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the entire movie, right? Yeah. So they did this after production.
All these
of the
single
movie.
mothers love this song. That's why I went number one.
Yeah, they did
They
this
felt
single
this one.
number after the movie was finished in production, like, and that's
Yeah,
because her contract had said that she was supposed to get a solo, and she never got it during filming because they didn't have a song, and then they were like, sure, we'll
We'll
do
fit
this.
this piece of shit in here.
Yeah, we'll just change this in between the scenes, and we'll call it a day.
This
Forget
fucking
about it.
song sucks. Throw it in.
I mean, I like this song. I'm a fan of the song. I enjoy it.
I'd
But,
rather listen to the first Confession song.
It's brutal, man. You guys are brutal with
I'd
this.
rather listen to Trapped in the Closet Part 27. Let's no, listen to Voted.
Yeah, Jimmy, chill, bro. Chill. No, you're too woke today.
You know, I mute this fucking.
This is when I go get the popcorn.
I'll get up and make a Pop Tart during this shit. I'd rather
There you
put
go.
pizza rolls in an oven and wait for them to listen to this song again.
And you have more than enough time to do so because it's a long ass scene. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's about a three minute song. You get enough time to nuke the
fuck
popcorn and come back.
The movie's like
I am-
45 minutes.
I am really shocked that you guys don't like this song. I thought for sure.
not
Are you, Llama? Come on, dude.
no, they're
This is the
far-
hotline
they're-
bling of Greece.
This is the ain't shit
This is
nigga
the type of
anthem
music that
of
paid
Greece.
way for. This is the type of music that paid way for fucking Summer Walker and shit like that.
Yeah.
This gave TLC a chance to call us Scrub.
Yep. Oh god.
Yeah.
See, if the beginning what they opened up was a cha-cha slide, this sent everybody off the dance floor afterwards.
This
Oh
song
my
is so
God.
bad that they spit a diss track towards her at the slumber party.
That's right. Right after that, you've got the look at me, I'm Sandra D. They
Yeah,
did
my
this her
song
at that.
sucked.
They spun the block on her.
And that shit went hard.
And that's the best song.
That's
the
a
best
song I could go for.
Oh yeah,
That
that
should
shit
have
was
went
hard.
number one.
So she got her own
Party was
single. She
popping.
got her own solo track. Watch this. Fuck you. Get eater.
Yeah, they gave her a posse cut.
Yeah.
Dissing her.
Listen to her, yo. She,
Ugh.
yo.
Oh god.
They eat her in
Look at
Greece.
me, you know what I'm saying?
There
Elvis,
you go.
get that pelvis away from me. Man, that shit is awesome. Best song of the whole fucking movie. And then Rizzo hops out to get fucked. Rizzo hops out the window to get fucked after that.
That's
Okay?
right. She said, I'm gonna go get my kicks
You know?
somewhere
Yeah.
else.
You know, and they kick Gabe and the other two guys out so he can get laid. You heard it, guys. Walk. Hit the pavement.
You know, I just thought about something, not to get us off, but I told my mom we were recording this because I was kind of like hyped. But now that I think about it, this is like the guy's view of Greece. And my mom shouldn't watch this. Every guy's gonna feel this, and every girl's gonna hate our take, bro.
Hopelessly Devoted sucked. I didn't even talk about that song.
Oh my god.
That song belongs in Grease too. Okay.
Oh, come on.
I honestly forgot about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Llama said she broke out to song, and I was like,
You call that a song?
What the fuck was that?
Oh. and they dress like her. They put the wig on like her.
That's
They
crazy. They were showing shots.
Yeah, they're singing the real Sandra D. Please stand up.
But yeah, Rizzo led the charge, and then they had the other girl writing pen pals, right, to fucking Marines in Korea.
Wild.
Yeah, with perfume spraying it on the fucking paper.
And she had like a whole like roll of Marine names and pictures. I'm like,
yeah. OnlyFans,
OnlyFans before her time.
Yeah.
It was. She was sending pictures. She was writing little love notes.
They met her at the malt shop every Wednesday to drop them off a subscription.
So you had some interesting. Like each of those characters showed you, I guess, what their talent was, right? Like you had Frenchie doing. Well, she tried to smoke. Burnt that up.
Yeah, couldn't even get her ears pierced properly.
Right.
Her nipples aren't pierced. Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John.
This podcast is fucking crazy.
You wanted this.
This is what I wanted.
Yo, wake the kids up and talk about Sesame Street. Keep the fucking kids asleep.
If somebody's listening to the podcast in their car, right? They're like, "Oh, look, Grease. I love this, kids. I love this movie.
Hopefully, voted to suck my dick."
We say, "Put the fucking kids to bed," and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, that's just a fluke. They were okay."
I'm gonna have to rewatch this movie. I don't remember this.
Yeah, go back and watch it.
Oh man, this was great.
And we like the movie. That's the crazy part. We're going in.
Right. We're just definitely having a time for sure.
It's a great panel. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My biggest pet peeve.
We need to recreate this.
The card does not look anything like that.
I'm making this a thumbnail for the podcast.
Yo, put our faces on each one.
Yo.
So, all right. So your beef, Birdie, is that the car? So we're talking about Grease Lightning. The
car looks nothing like this when it's done. There's no clear roof.
It's not even the same car.
Hood. No. And then the weird twerk John Travolta does in the engine, not cool. The upside down feet thing, nah, I'm cool with that.
He originated that move, dog.
Yeah. That was real city girlish there.
He started the TikTok trend with that one.
Yeah, it's the biggest pet peeve of this whole movie. That car is not. They took on 30 seconds to build it. It wasn't even the car.
Right.
But I think that think about it. The whole thing changed. The whole set changed, didn't it? At one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was just a fantasy. That's the.
Yeah, but where'd that car go?
It was a fantasy.
At least
I really think Danny Sue goes a little in a coma or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a theory.
Well, it could be like you said, that fantasy, right? They're all playing into it and like, this is gonna be the Grease Lightning.
This is
right?
the Grease
then, like,
Lightning.
That's how they all see it, and then the scene changes and we got a fucking Hot Wheel. So I mean,
they pull up with the Shazam fucking lightning bolt on the side of the fucking car.
But I do want to bring attention to. I have it here. Hold on. Let me find the lyrics, because the lyrics are a little questionable in a lot of these songs. So we're gonna revisit the first one.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I mean, but
we
that
got
could
the
be
fences
taken
with
out.
that one, Llama.
This could be taken out of context.
Yeah.
No,
I think there's only one context, brother.
No, maybe she couldn't.
Maybe she was like playing hard to get, like, you know.
Maybe she couldn't handle the D, and he was just teaching her.
That's way different than I was going, but yeah.
So in Grease Lightning, this is the lyric right here. With the 4-speed on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. You know that ain't no shit. We'll be getting lots of tit.
It's Grease Lightning.
Singular.
Yeah.
Singular,
You know?
guys.
Pierced
Singular.
and unpierced. No, because you have to save the other tip of your friend.
Oh, that would have been
There was less pink ladies and there were T-birds. You got to share.
Actually, that's true. That's true. There was more T-birds than pink ladies. That's absolutely true. But yeah, this is the one where I kept looking at Mama Llama going, did they just say pussy wagon? Did they just say getting lots of tit? I don't understand. Like, why was I allowed to listen to this as a youth? And why did I watch this repeatedly? Did my parents not know what was being said?
There was a beat.
Well, they were singing, dude.
I mean, it was the 50s.
Nobody cares what they're saying when they're singing.
I feel like when you're a kid, you don't even really listen to the lyrics like that.
No, God.
I know, yeah, that's true. I mean, we just learned recently what the actual lyrics for "Smooth Criminal" were. I had no
that's
idea.
right.
But every now and then, I'd be caught in my room like, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying until now, and now I'm like, oh shit, there was bloodstains on the carpet. Now I know. Like,
Yeah, there was a murder.
yeah, it was a whole
Michael
murder.
Jackson is a murderer. That's what
Meanwhile, I'm
Smooth Criminal,
moonwalking in my room to this fucking song. I should be calling the cops.
And he was not okay.
Not at all.
No, she was not. You know what? You know what he was saying? He was like, he's shaking her, like, Annie, you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Because I don't know what the fuck happened.
Like, what's up with the two dudes on the left side? What are they doing? What is he reaching for?
Oh, look, if you look closely too, he's got two in the pink, one in the stink right there in his hand too.
Oh my God. This guy is a pink dude.
Is he sitting on his shoulders? Is Zuko sitting on Vegeta right on his shoulders?
So
Great
this,
balls and that.
I think he was coming up underneath John Travolta's
That he
crotch in this shot. So
Lifted him up on the shoulders, dude.
They might as well be Turbo and Ozone.
It was foreshadowing for what was going to happen for Rizzo later in the movie. That's what it was.
that's right. Giving birth to little
Yeah, exactly. It was just giving birth to
Little white boy fun, nothing crazy.
This is the prequel to Breaking. Right here.
Oh my
This
God.
only happens in urban districts. I didn't have no auto shop class in my fucking high school. What the
For
fuck is
real.
that? Like,
That let them steal the bumper from people's mom's cars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, where'd you get the rims? From your mother's car. So you
Well,
did. No, we did, bro.
I had when I had my cars in high school, we had an auto shop, and they would be like, hey, can we work on your car? I'd be like, yeah. I buy the parts. They do oil changes. They swap out whatever. They'd be working on my car. Now, the car fell apart later, but at least they were working on it. I mean,
they cut the brake lines. That's why I don't know. Like halfway through the job. Yeah, we gonna keep this shit by the time he's done with this.
yeah, no. I had him put in a stereo in it. I had him put in new spark plugs. I had him do oil changes. I had him do all kinds of shit.
It
Man.
took
It
your
was free
catalytic
labor.
converter.
If I could find the part, they were fixing it. Oh my God. So we have the whole Grease Lightning thing. Now I don't have the pictures for it, but Zuko decides he's gonna go play sports. He's gonna go be an athlete, and he goes through the different sports. I think he plays basketball, and he's horrible. Wrestling. He played baseball. I don't know if you've seen that. AD, you got to go back and watch that scene of the pitcher and the way he's pitching. The guy's he's holding the bat like all the way up here, like up top. He's
Those are
playing in
real
chucks.
pussies. That's like Babe Ruth's time.
Playing in chucks.
Yeah.
They have no
Yeah.
swag.
Chugs.
In chucks.
They're playing in chucks.
But they did everything in Chucks back then.
Everything. Fuck your
The entire
bitch.
NBA played in Chucks back
Cars.
then.
The whole NBA.
Box.
They
Boxing.
boxed. Went to the
Playing
beach.
basketball.
That's why everybody got bunions now.
Yeah.
got
From
feet problems now. But eventually.
Oh shit!
All right.
This podcast, everybody.
Eventually,
Eventually.
to take over.
Hopefully the
Next
breaks
time
over.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Stranded in my
You think he's
office.
My Wi-Fi turned me into a
Hey.
fool.
What
What will
will
Black
they
House say
say
on Monday?
Sunday on Llama Show?
I'm back, bitches. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Llama pulled the game.
Welcome back.
We thought your dial-up went. Somebody made a phone call.
Oh God, I hate you guys. I really do.
Hey, Comcast.
Yo, Llama went out. He's like, get off the Wi-Fi.
You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Angie, get off the phone. I'm doing a podcast.
She doesn't love you, dude. Get off the phone.
All right, as I was saying, before I was rudely kicked off the internets,
Get off the hub. I'm trying to record a pod.
Ma, meatloaf.
You never know what they're doing in there.
So they get to the dance. I can't anymore.
Hold
I
yourself,
said I
dude.
quit.
That's lost composure.
This podcast is fucking officially falling off the rails.
Off the rails.
Hey, we have no.
Christ,
We're still talking about the movie.
That's it. I quit. Anyway,
Can we just hold on? Can we just talk about fucking Danny Zuko's shape up here?
Bro.
Bro, it's the greatest.
He got a
Donkey
whole
Kong,
C
man.
minor shape on the fucking side of his
I was
head.
gonna say
Yeah.
how funny it was in the sports
With a
scenes when he just kept
Weaver
fixing his hair. That was like classic.
yeah,
No.
look at this. I mean, that's a perfectly cut sideburn right there. That's like
Yo, fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it almost looks like a like an Afro pick.
I'm about yo.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Hey, he's how old was he when he played this part?
I think he was
Travolta? Ooh.
21 or 22.
Yeah, he was the actual, almost damn near the actual age.
Was,
Yeah,
was he the actual like
He
youngest?
still
in
looks
his movie?
old to me. I don't know. It's maybe because I've seen him for like so long. I just
It's drugs. It's drugs.
Oh, it's smoking too. I mean, everybody smoked back then.
Yeah,
too, so.
Hollywood in the 70s.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
crazy.
You were nothing unless you had a Marlboro in your hand.
That's the that is a Bruce Buffer-esque suit though.
It's pretty nice.
Oh, that's
man.
a very
Bruce,
nice
if Bruce
one,
popped that out on fight night at MSG this week,
I would not be mad at him. Yeah.
Chef's kiss, baby.
Yep.
No,
Better than the Dragonflies.
Yeah.
And leaving it open too like that too. No
Fire.
tie.
Oh, tie,
Confident.
yeah. Let the
Open
taco
up
me
the
hang out.
chest.
Like,
Taco meat.
yes.
Oh, shit.
So Zuko and Sandy get to the dance. Oh god, I need another drink. Oh Jesus.
Llama can't reel us back in. He's scared.
Yeah, I can't.
Wake the kids up! Wake the kids up!
Oh, that's it. My Wi-Fi just went out. Fuck it, I'm going. See ya. No,
So we're at the band.
yeah. You need our help?
no. I'm good.
Raps in the basement.
No.
Did we make it to the dance already? Is this the same dance or is there two?
Yeah. No,
Two dances.
this is the dance.
This is the dance. Damn.
Yeah.
The dance from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, there you go. But they have that group Shana Na and who's doing the song. So now you've got like someone other than the cast singing, which is interesting. But you find out that at this point he's got this other girl that Cha-Cha Di Gregorio steps in and takes over.
He's a little baddie.
Yeah.
I was the best dancer at Saint Bernadette.
Yeah, like she takes over. Like she like steps in the middle of their dance number, and she's like, "I'm taking this over, man. This is mine." And they win the dance, right? And she gets all mad and leaves. But what does Danny Zuko do? He doesn't fucking go back for his girl. He's just like, "Oh no,
the dance.
The
I'm
man.
with Cha-Cha."
The man, yeah. I didn't go with her. I just went with her. He said I didn't go with her. I just went with her.
but one thing we didn't talk about, and I want to bring this guy up on screen, the baddie.
Yeah,
Nigga's twin brother that got thrown away somewhere.
That's Jimmy's real dad.
Crater Face Balmuto.
Yeah.
Crater Face. This guy, man, like if I was in a movie and they were like, what's your character name going to be? Well, you're going to be Crater Face Balmuto. All right, no problem. Where's the makeup? Nah, fuck it. You just be yourself.
We'll do it in post. We'll do it in post. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
What's funny is he was actually, I think he was 29 in this movie. He looks like he's 45.
45,
but
It looks like his dad used to put cigarettes out on his face.
Yeah.
that's why his name was
the
Kratos.
same actor in The Outsiders too.
Oh, is
Pony
it?
boy over here. No, I'm saying he looks like him. He looks like
They all look like them.
Who shot Pat?
Yeah. Is that Dean Malenko in the background?
Looks like you got Cha-Cha to his right or to his left. But what's funny is like clearly this rival gang had money, had funds.
Yep.
They had the best cars. They had the best girls. I mean, these were good-looking girls in the background. These weren't, the pink ladies. These were
The pink ladies.
Yeah.
Looking back, pink ladies were mid.
Yeah, look at
They
that.
were. They
Yeah,
were.
the baddies were over here.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how this
Hey, I
dude
want
is
to change
flexing
my
on the
answer. I
far
want
left?
to be
though?
traitor face.
Yeah.
Why is that dude? Why is that?
Hold on,
dude
he's doing the
flexing
back
so
with
hard
no
on the left?
lines. Just go
Which
grab
one?
his ass. Look at her. Bro, he's playing with his butt right now.
That man is clenching for dear life.
Yeah.
He's holding
Yeah.
something in. He's trying not to rip
Yeah.
one or something.
Why is she leaning like that? What is she reaching for? Does she not have an arm? Is she trying to hold balance?
He's like, look. I'm holding it so tight you can hear my heartbeat through my shoulder.
I'm gonna.
But I always wondered like where these guys went to school because they were never at school. They were just doing donuts in the parking lot of the high
These
school.
kids didn't go to school.
They didn't go to
They were
school.
grown
They were
ass men.
selling shit.
Yeah, they were 40, yeah. You know, they were selling untaxed packs of cigarettes.
And what kind of street turf were they having with the T-Birds? That the T-Birds were like flexing, like I'm gonna get you. Like, these dudes kind of whoop your ass.
They were fighting over the diner. It's just, you know, it is what
Territory.
it was. Yeah.
And he had that car that spit out the fire in the back, man. Like this guy had the souped up ride, man. And then he-
I mean, it's
And then
kind of like always the villain in your neighborhood or whatever. It's kind of like in Juice. It was a Spanish dude they didn't fuck with or whatever. They were beefing with him.
Oh, the Rodamans. Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, so you got this guy, Craterface, trades Cha-Cha Di Gregorio for Rizzo.
Yeah.
That's a travesty.
That was a boss
No, but
move.
you don't have to work for Rizzo. You call her pretty. You call her pretty by her cheeseburger, and she's having your baby. It's another man's problem.
Well, Rizzo just went with this dude, and they jumped in his car, which was, like isn't there like a code? Isn't there like a T-Bird Pink Lady code? You get in the car with the rival gang, you get stripped of your jacket.
Nah, I don't know. Kaneki should have pulled out.
Yeah, I don't know the politics behind that.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
think we need an investigation as to
They graduated
why.
high school 2 weeks after this. They never talked to each other again.
Yeah, that was the last time. They all went to their stable dad's job, you know.
They were only friends for 9 weeks out of the year. The benchmarks were over. Let's fuck this.
That's what this movie took place in a 9-week period.
Yeah, 3 days.
1 semester. These kids had.
3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. And in that one semester, they've experienced the entire high school life and experience in one semester.
That's all they needed.
Oh my
Change
God!
their lives forever.
So we get to we get the dance, we get all this issue. Like he's still going back and forth with Sandy. She's not coming back. Then we get to the climax of this movie, Thunder Road, where the Fast and the Furious franchise was born.
That is definitely the same car. Come on, look at that.
All right,
That's great flight.
Come on, that's fucking a Shazam mobile. Fucking Black Adam should be driving that fucking thing.
Now this is like, okay, so I think you always knew, like Kaneki, I think, like if the real life Kaneki, right? I'd be petty as shit. Like Zuko gets all the chicks. He fucking I make this car. This is my car, and I get hit in the head and I can't drive. Like what kind of shit is this?
Hey,
Like Zuko takes all the glory here. Like this is Kaneki's moment, and he
I
steals
just
it.
can't fucking
he
wait.
picked him as the second. What do you want? You want me to be a second? The best line from the whole movie comes from this scene right here, though. You know, what did she just give him? A lock of hair from her chest.
That's very true.
That's the best line of the whole movie right there.
Oh man. And then you get the car getting tore up, which I would have been pissed about. Oh, we didn't get there yet. We didn't get there yet. Sorry.
I'll get there right now. Been there, done that.
So now here's what I want to know is like, so they're racing for pink slips. So who gets the fiery car? And I know, like I would have been like collecting, like, give me that fiery car now. You lost, bitch. Give me that car.
I would have told it right in front of him.
Yeah.
Start over, punk.
I mean, he went up the wall.
These cars are only going like 40 miles an hour. 50.
I would have hit him with the you owe me a 10-second car.
Yeah.
You can have it. I already fucked your girl.
Oh my god!
I gave you my seconds at the dance. And you dig my winner.
We've been alluding to, Kaneki had the baby on the way with Rizzo, like a third of the way through this movie, which again has the whole high school pregnancy issue.
Yeah.
But it's a surprising amount of things that happen to these guys in that one semester. There's street racing, there's breakups, there's guys trying every sport. There's
Mind you, this
women.
isn't this the first semester after summer?
I think so.
Yeah.
They had a whole year to go.
That's it. Yeah,
Rizzo definitely got pregnant that year.
Yeah,
That was her first time.
twice.
And then Kaneki's like, I'm making honest women of you. Like, nah, dude, you dodged the bullet, man. Like,
You
fucking
lied already. Keep it going. Yo, go grab that cheerleader that nobody's touched yet, except for Rizzo. She,
Come on.
she, that
Rizzo's been
cheerleader
with
Yeah.
Crater Face. You gotta like skip her now.
Yeah.
You don't want to be brothers there.
They
my
passed that cheerleader chick, and she was badder than all the pink ladies too.
Oh yeah. Oh god. So then you got the
most craziest switch up all year. She was trying to hold it back and just switch up.
If this movie taught me anything, it just give up.
Yeah,
Just give up.
yeah. If the girl was to sit on the ground and stomped it like that on me, I'd walk away.
Yeah.
I'd go punch her brother. I'd go find her brother.
Yeah. The nearest gentleman next to her is getting snuffed on her behalf.
I didn't do nothing. Off affiliation. Too close.
He doesn't even go here.
So she gets the makeover. She finally gets the makeover from Frenchie. Frenchie comes through with a good makeover. And then they start singing, right? You're the one that I want. Like they close out the movie.
The certified hood classic.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, that's been remixed and played at every
In my opinion, this is the best song out of the whole movie.
You would say that. Shut up and sit there.
No, dude.
No, I think I like the song a lot. I just
It's up there. I will put it up there. It's my top
it's
two.
what it's it's a
Definitely
climax. Her look right there is the best part of the whole movie.
yeah, the whole
spinach in her teeth
turnaround.
that she was trying to get off. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
gotta get that.
and then
Yeah, but then that ruins it because you can see what her body looks like. She's nothing off. Go back to the other picture.
I
This
love
is
this.
one of those songs that, like, even when I didn't want to watch the movie, like, it would start playing. It's kind of like you have like no other choice but to like bob your head a little bit. Like,
They didn't.
You want to hate everything about it, but then you catch yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
yeah.
That bitch back there looked like a picnic table. They wanted to show her face in the movie.
No, it's like,
Yeah.
I love this picture, right? Because it makes it seem like everybody else around them two is having a schizophrenic episode. like they're the only two singing and everything about this, and they're just like, what the fuck is happening over there?
They're also the only ones in all black.
Becky over there hating.
They are the only ones in black.
They're part of the blackout crew right now.
No, because she fucked Zuko too, and now she's all pissed off. She's like, who's this bitch? She just got here 3 days ago. I've been trying to be a pink lady for centuries.
Zuko got around, right? And there was another girl who got around. What's her name? Annette? Nobody's jugs are bigger than Annette. So Zuko's been around town, but This again, this is a wholesome sort of kind of ending for it. They're like they both like made concessions. Like he showed up in a Letterman jacket. She shows up like a pink lady. I think it brings it all together. Now, there's those theories, right? Like there's those fan theories that she died, right? That this was all a fucking dream because you take the fucking flying car at the end and you go up into the sky, like
which is the same car they make in the other fantasy.
Right. That they were, the grease lightning or the fake grease lightning Hot Wheels
fly
car.
away and
I like that better for the story. I think that makes the story way better.
Yeah.
Big brain. Did they all die at the carnival?
No. I think she died at the beach.
She died at the beach.
Oh, this is all her fantasy.
Right, because remember she's he says I saved her life. She nearly drowned. Like he says that at the beginning.
And that's why she didn't put up a fight. She was dead.
And we're back. And we're back.
Oh Jesus.
That's why Danny was stranded at the drive-in. She was never
That's
there.
right.
She had the key.
Shit.
Damn.
This was the sixth fucking sense. She was never there. She was never
That's
there.
why those people back there in the back of this picture are looking at him because he's singing to himself.
Nah, because she put the weights in her bathing suit.
How the fuck did we get the weights in the bathing suit?
Look at her face. She definitely did something. Look at her.
Oh my god. I didn't even do a disclaimer, but the views and opinions expressed are those are the fucking guys that are on the show, and not that of the Big Llama
or the sponsors.
You knew what this was gonna be, dude.
He's
exploiting us. Don't let him
children
trick
can wake
you.
up tomorrow.
He's exploiting our content. He knew what this was gonna be.
Oh, I knew exactly what this was gonna be. That's why I was so excited for it.
Look, they switched again. He got Sandy. He got rid. It's over.
They're swingers, dude.
Yeah. Why is he standing like that?
Because they're swingers. Dancing. I think Kaneki was dancing at this point.
Yeah.
I don't call that dancing, dog.
I don't call that dancing.
He's doing the poo-poo dance right now.
Square dance with me. Square dance with me. Yeah.
Oh my god. So at the end that and now it becomes like the Broadway curtain call. You got the main players. These were the four main players. You got Rizzo, Olivia Newton-John, Kaneki, and Zuko. And then the pink ladies and the other guys were in the background. So this becomes the final credit scene, shows you who the stars of the movie are, which again, all the dancers and everything were extras all throughout the whole movie, because there's a couple that I recognize almost throughout the whole movie that I'm like, oh, I remember that guy. But yeah, it's a great way to close it out. But again, they go flying off into the sky. I will have to say that's my only issue is what the fuck happened? Like why did you just now have a flying car? That's my only beef with this movie is the flying car scene. That's a DeLorean. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they were at the same dance as Marty.
That was Marty McFly the whole time.
Yeah. That's his mom.
Oh jeez, Rizzo.
This
is a prequel.
For the streets, Llama. She's for us. For us. Rizzo's for us.
Oh, Rizzo is just a character.
And she's dead for show. That's a dead. That's a dead lady smiling at you.
Yeah, actually, literally, and technically.
Go ahead, hit her with an RIP, man.
Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John.
I didn't know her.
RIP is a real one.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully devoted to never sing that song again.
I'm still floored that you guys do not like that song.
Oh, what's good about the song? The bass line?
No, I love that song, man. Oh god,
the chicks of cream for grease lightning.
Yeah, so that's the part I wanted to like. I kept thinking is how inappropriate, and that's why I'm glad that we're having an inappropriate podcast about it. Is there's so many inappropriate moments in this movie? Yeah, the chicks will cream for grease lightning, he just sings it matter of factly.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're not even gonna ask them. They're just gonna do it,
Oh my god, I cannot.
Consent
with you,
or
Brady.
not. Always ask for consent, but consent or not. I'm talking as Danny Zuko. I believe in consent. You know?
So, all right. So, in rewatching it or watching it now, so now Hercules, you've got young children.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel rewatching this with the kids around? Like, do you feel this like that it's okay, or is it different now? Does it hit different?
I'll do you one better. So, my sister-in-law, she just spent her senior year this past year, just graduated. They did a Grease play at her high school.
Oh god!
And we brought the kids to support her in the show and stuff. She played. Is it Frenchie that's always eating? Right?
No, I forgot
Who's always eating? And I forget, but she played the one who was always eating, and the kids enjoyed it. They had no idea what was going on for half of it, but for the purpose of the play, they changed a lot of the lyrics. But there were still a couple things that like slipped through the cracks, and me and my wife, like me and Chat Mom, are like, they got away with that. Like, all right, cool, like that's fine. But I mean, yeah, like they, for the purpose of the high school play, they did change a lot of the heavier stuff, but I mean, for the most part, there were some things that slipped through the cracks, and we were just like, all right, cool. But the kids, it went over their heads, you know. But like, if they were a little older, our oldest is 9, and if he were to look at that play, he'd be like, okay.
He's not 9. He's older than that. She's correcting him.
Okay, Chat Mom is interfering now. If you want to come to the mic.
Oh, okay.
No,
so we got a special
yeah,
guest.
they can hear you here.
I would just like to say they said a lot of sketchy stuff, and they did a lot of things that didn't get cut out, like that should have gotten cut out but didn't. But the thing that they weren't allowed to say was pregnant.
Oh yeah,
That
No.
was weird, right?
the one thing they weren't allowed to say was pregnant.
They were allowed
For
to
the
say
whole Rizzo
knocked
thing.
up.
What?
Not
Oh, so
pregnant.
just
Hey, you know.
That seems worse, actually.
They had the driving scene.
They did have the
where he
driving
got
scene.
gropey.
Yeah.
They were smoking cigarettes, not real ones, obviously,
Yeah.
but like when Grease was my high school play, they made us eat chips instead of smoke a cigarette. Like that was a little. But they said like Japs. They said
Oh,
like,
yeah.
slurs, but they weren't allowed to say pregnant. So I disagree with you.
My future kids are.
It's okay to be Japanese in high school. It's not okay to be pregnant in high school. Especially
Did they
when you
use the
don't know who
term
the
butt in the
father is.
oven?
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how they. I mean, that's how they phrased it. Like, you know, she's got a bun in the oven.
Got a bun in the
So-
oven.
Did they ever say that it was Kaneki's kid though?
It was hinted.
I think
Because
Yeah.
she says it was another. She says it was another man's mistake.
Traitor face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's why they were
Says
beefing.
that
Come
to him,
on,
and then,
man.
but they never clarify because
They
she doesn't
want you to-
have it.
She's a hoe. You don't have to clarify.
No, because she belly
She's
flopped
for the
off that
streets,
ride.
bird.
You know?
Oh,
She might as well
yeah.
be a mermaid.
That's the first ice fight.
But no, but she told Kaneki, it's just to spite him. It's another man's problem,
Yeah.
not yours.
Yeah, I
And
think
that-
that's what it was. Like she said that to him to hurt him, you know. But
Probably.
like at the end of the day,
Or-
they ended
or
up together because they
mind
figured it
fucking
out.
him. She's tricking him. She's using that female. We've all seen it. They do a
Yeah.
weird mind trick where he's like, "It is my fault, and I don't want that guy to raise a kid." She don't want Traitor face to raise her kid, no matter
Yeah.
what.
If the girl ever told me it was another man's mistake, I'm combing my hair backwards and walking off. The rap. Yeah, it's another man's mistake. Okay.
Hey, I'm out.
Holla at me. Holla at me.
Oh wait, word?
Say
Oh, right.
less.
Got that one.
We graduate next week. I'm going to the military. See you later.
And then
Oh, my
Hacksaw
God.
Ridge came out. That's that. Yeah.
So all right, so there's iconic scenes and iconic pieces, right? And we'll close the show out with some of this discussion. My favorite part, and again, I know there's many parts, but I love in when they're singing Grease Lightning, when they get to the climax of the song and they're like building up, and then they hand Kaneki the grease and he puts it in his hair and he does the double comb over and he lights that fucking like lighter and it just fucking like big ass flame and he just fucking smokes it right there. I'm like, that's fucking Kaneki right there. That's my Kaneki right there.
That was
That's my
that was
Kaneki.
CGI at Llama's age. too much gas in a lighter.
No, I thought it was like that was like the epitome of cool. Like I was like, that fucking guy is cool. He just fucking put grease in his hair, double back, lit that fucking cigarette, and and then you got fucking Danny Zuko running around with fucking rubbing plastic on his junk and shit. Yeah. But
so to rebuttal that, how many people do you think tried it at home after watching that movie and then just combusted into flames?
All of them.
Probably.
That was the last apocalypse, was after Grease was released. Kaneki goes up and becomes Ajax in the Warriors.
But what's funny is, and I know I'm gonna get fucking you guys to roast me on this one, but I honestly, like, again, I knew it was based in the 50s, I really did, but I honestly thought like that's like what high school is gonna be like. Like, again, yeah. I'm older.
You must not have went to Centennial.
No. But like as a young kid, I'm watching this movie and I'm like, that's fucking high school right there. There's cars.
High school is more like Teen Mom.
Yeah, I can't wait for high school.
Yeah,
Llama's like, I'm
pregnancy scares,
robberies,
illegal robberies of cars,
car races.
Yeah.
No, I thought that there would be like the groups of friends that get together, the gangs, the pep rallies, and the shit like that. That's what I was like. I was like, man, this is gonna be awesome. And then I got to high school, and like, it ain't fucking like this at all.
At all, bro.
He was saying
that's also a white high school.
Tell me more. And everybody's like, shut the fuck up, Llama.
No, Llama's high school had some dudes selling overripe plantains outside.
This is my high school right here, man. I went to South Broward High School, man. I was down in Broward, man.
Yeah, no, I've seen their bocce ball letterers before.
You see, I even got my graduation year on here.
Hey, 42. Oh, 72.
72. God damn.
That's not when I graduated, asshole.
Yo, notice how there's no 19 in front of that. It's just 72.
Yeah, it's 72. Yeah, Llama peeled off the BC.
That's the first ever.
That's what this giant B is before Christ. That's what it was.
Before Kaneki, there was Llama.
So, is there a particular scene that you like can't wait to see, other than Hopelessly Devoted to You? for you guys? What's the one scene? I'll go around. Hercules, we'll start with you. What's the one area, one scene that you go, I gotta fucking watch this? Like, what's the one part that you enjoy?
Oh my god, I quote it every day too, but every time I walk around the house, I'm like, Sandy.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just the way he says it. Anything Danny Zuko said in his fucking voice, because it's John Travolta, right? Oh my god, Sandy.
He has one of the best character intros though. At the beginning, they play that little music, dun, 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 and he just turns around. It's like, fuck.
Zoom in, right?
Yeah, the zoom in, the hair. He's talking to three chicks.
I also don't like that Sandra tried to remix her own diss track at the end of the movie in Thunder Road.
Oh, that's right. She does. She takes.
Yeah, she tries to fix it.
She tried to go platinum.
With a hopelessly devoted vibe. But you're ruining it.
This is why we didn't like the other one.
I still can't believe what we got out of this podcast is that there was a diss track in this movie.
It was no Vaseline. It was no Vaseline, and then Sandra D.
That's it. That's it. I love that. Birdie, what's the scene you look forward to that you love watching in this movie?
When they make that girl sit on the cupcake or whatever, that part's hilarious. Right at the beginning of the movie, when they make her fight. Yeah, that part is hilarious.
Patty Simcox.
Yeah, when they make her sit on the cupcake or whatever the fuck it was, and she hops up and screams. Hilarious. Gabe gets the same reaction when girls accidentally sit next to him. It's hilarious.
Oh, Gabe, any favorite moments for you, sir?
The only one I can think of would probably be the race. Even though I felt like the race was like, it was so cringy compared to like today's movies, I guess. You think about it, these cars, like, they only go like 40, 50 miles an hour. Like these cars are from like way back. And then,
they were hitting 15 max.
Right.
And then you got the blades that come out the side or whatever, just scrape through the car. Like, It reminded me like the Little Rascals race. Like,
Oh yeah.
Llama, you can cut it. You can cut it.
they put a blade in the car. Like,
said the race.
The race.
you know,
No, I mean, listen.
Waiting for Hector to show up.
AT, what's your favorite scene in this whole movie?
Beauty school dropout, easy. That shit goes hard.
It does, man. It does. I think that the famous line is no customer would come to you unless you was a hooker, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a great part. That's a great
One of the
song.
greatest clapbacks in the movie was when Danny's talking to Rizzo. He's like, "You're looking good, Riz." He's like, "Eat your heart out." He's like, "I don't like sloppy seconds, though."
Yeah. Actually, in that same scene, right, when Kanicki's taking her, they stop in the middle of the street and she turns around and says, "What do you think this is, a gangbang?"
He said, "What's different from yesterday?"
like how did she just say that and like not and, like go over my head, right? And then they're like, and the guy's like, "You wish." I was like, what?
Yeah, she does.
Oh my god! So Rizzo is the town whore, the hua.
I've seen her at Stuart Harper's a couple times.
Like we're gonna need reference on that, Bernie. What the fuck is that?
God, give me plenty. He went to PSL.
Yeah, you're damn fucking right. You can call me fucking Zuko, motherfucker.
Oh god. Oh man, this has been an amazing show, an amazing night of just talking shit about Greece. I honestly look, for people listening to the podcast, I felt this podcast was going to be amazing. I felt like it was going to, be something way unexpected. I am like surprised at how good it was and how fucking crazy it got. So like there's some clips that we're going to have to like put together for people just to hear. Like there's so much to unwrap in an hour and 11 minutes that we put together here. So I am truly excited. Any parting shots? What would you rate this movie today? Anybody before we close out the show?
Oh, that's a 10 stars from me, dog.
Yeah, 9.2 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
7. That's a 7.
Gabe, mute this kid.
Boo this man.
Who this man?
Hopelessly Devoted is his favorite song in the whole movie.
Oh, the whole movie, dude. He loves that song. He didn't want to say that till we shit on it. That's why he said the race.
I thought I was
Sucks.
Gabe knew
Nah,
it.
he gave it a 7. That's above average.
Yeah. This is a pity pod for Gabe.
That was a mid response, Gabe. That was mid.
Fucking mid.
Just like Aladdin.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk Aladdin at some other time.
Gabe, that was a
Oh, I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be great.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Aladdin was a cook.
Please no. Oh God. Anyway, so guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me on the Be Kind Rewind podcast. Thank you, Blackout AD. Thank you, Hercules Outlaw. Thank you, J-Birdy and Roman 2 Raw for joining us tonight on this special edition of the Be Kind Rewind podcast. We broke down the 1978 movie Grease. If you listen to this podcast, this movie will never, ever be the same for you again, and that's a good thing. So, guys, a couple of things. If you would like to support the channel, if you're listening to the podcast, please make sure that you go on Apple Podcasts, wherever you get podcasts, give it a 5-star review, give it some good ratings. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you know and put your alerts on so that you know when the next time we drop these podcasts will be. If you want to support the channel, go onto YouTube, The Big Llama Show. I have a YouTube channel. I do first-time movie reactions, and these video podcasts are available there as well. Blackout AD is streaming on Twitch. Make sure that you guys check him out on Twitch if you're interested in supporting Blackout AD. Hercules Outlaw also streams on Twitch and YouTube as well. J-Birdy, what are you working on lately? Are you still streaming, or are you're part of the GOGs?
GOGs, pull up, see what pops off.
Oh, Capitan.
That's
so
it. You can catch me at Stuart Harper's between December 11th and 19th.
Oh,
and Gabe, are you still streaming, right? Roman 2 Raw on Twitch.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it in there a little bit. I try to stream every chance I get.
All right. Well, listen, guys, again, if you like this podcast, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you give it high ratings. Share it with friends. Let everybody know about the Big Llama Show. This is the Be Kind Rewind podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Be Kind Rewind is Movie Night, guys, and we're going to see you on the next one.
I never lose, baby. You're the one I keep as my heartbeat, baby. I'm my metronome.